I'm sure you guys can tell this is going to be a crappy video because of the title and thumbnail. But I was extremely robbed. I am in my storage unit, as you can see, and there's a lot missing. In October, I put out the video with the Lian Li Xbox. I don't remember if I actually took that down here. I think I left that at home, so I think that's still around, which is nice. But at the end of that video, I had done a little bit of a segment. Someone had asked me how many computers I had, so I was like, oh, I gotta count them all. Gotta go down to the storage unit to count them all. I also want to note that in that video where I had shown me in the storage unit counting the computers, as far as I can tell, there's nothing like identifiable to my unit or even where this storage unit is located. So I don't think that was like a security concern that led to this. I think it was just any old thief busting into a storage unit. I don't know. Maybe I absolutely gave it away. I don't think so, but you never know, I guess. What was here as of October? Which right now it's the end of January, so it's not a great record of what was all here because I've taken some things back and forth, you know. But I figured we could figure out what was stolen from me together. So here's the video that I had taken in October. We've got the AC units over there, some hoses. The AC units they left. I brought my old CR10 V2 over here like a week ago, and they left the printer. PS5 right there, that was an in-box launch low firmware PS5. And as you can see, it's nothing now. That's gone, which I'm really bummed about. I was, you know, whenever the jailbreak that enables Linux or whatever comes out for that, I was going to do a SteamOS on PS5 video, you know, as I do. So not anymore. There was another box here just with stuff in it. I think you can kind of see the Operation game right there. I think that's what that is. Operation's still here, thank God. Here's the CS Office computer, the Sega Alls, and the iBoss. The CS Office PC and the Alls survived, but they took the iBoss. Really, really odd that they took the iBoss. Xbox Alpha 1, thank God. Thank God, dude. If there was anything that was removed from this storage unit that was going to make me the most upset and just distraught, it was going to be the Alpha 1. Thank God, man. It's kind of weird, though. It's like they took the PS5, so they at least knew that that was valuable. And I know, like, nobody knows what this is. Like, the average person has no idea what the Xbox Alpha dev kit is. But wouldn't you just, you know, Xbox, weird thing you've never seen in your entire life next to other valuable things like a PS5. Why not take it? Okay, so here we've got my PS4. There's a PSX back here, my PS4 Pro, Steam VR Knuckle beta controllers, and one of those Barbie PCs. That was going to be a future video at some point. The PSX is here, PS4 is here, the PS4 Pro is here, Barbie PC is still here. The Steam VR Knuckle prototypes are gone. Like, what was their goal? Like, they left the PS4 Pro, but they took the prototype Steam VR... What? There were two Steam Deck boxes originally. One for my original, one for my OLED. They took the original Steam Deck box, which is a little weird. Okay, Barbie monitor. Second Barbie PC, which, don't worry, they're safe and sound. There was a blown to pieces original Xbox that I had taken parts from. A sealed GameCube controller from when they had re-released those for Smash Ultimate. Red Wii. There's a whole bunch of Wiis and GameCubes in this box. Unfortunately, those are gone. They left the for parts Xbox, obviously. But that other factor box, nope. That's gone. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you guys. This is also completely bent in. I'm going to go over in a little bit how I think they actually pulled this off, because it's kind of interesting. So we'll get to that in a bit. But my brand new in-box GameCube controller and all my Wiis! How will I ever rebuild my collection of 14 Wiis? That is a Fractal Pop Mini Air. I took that out, so I still have that. But the giant NVIDIA PC, guys, it's gone. It's not here. Not here anywhere. Which is honestly an enormous bummer. You guys saw that video. That computer's so cool. Core 2 quad, the dual GPUs, the frickin' light up tubes. It's all gone. So that's most of it. There's some other stuff. Like one of the boxes that they had taken, I'm pretty sure had my high school diploma. It's just weird stuff that they took. It doesn't, like, make a lot of sense. I don't all remember. Oh, I had an entire big-ass box up here of Bionicles, dude! In the box! Bionicles! They took the Bionicles! You know, there's, like, insurance and stuff. There's insurance, but, like, it wasn't a huge amount of insurance. But you can't even put a number on some of these things. Like the giant NVIDIA PC. Like, it's all the time I spent working on it, and, oh, there goes the lights. The time I spent working on it, the memories I've got, you know, it's all gonna be, like, soured, because now, like, this is the main memory of that. And it just fucking sucks. If you've ever been robbed, you know how that feels. Okay, here's how we think they got in. There's these thin bars at the top of these garages. We're thinking someone managed to squeeze through the bottom one. It wouldn't be impossible. Then they came down over here, used this rack to get down. So you can see this is like bent to hell. We're guessing somebody just stepped on this thinking it was stronger than it was, trying to get down, and completely crushed that support beam. But not only that, they left something? I think this was an insert in my 4080 box. I forgot about that. I had the box for my 4080 up here and they took that. But look at that, a shoe print on an insert from my 4080. So we're pretty confident at this point that that's the order of events. And then there's a lock over here. As I've discovered, this lock ain't shit. So the lock is on the other side of this. This is just like a bracket for it. It's got these nylock nuts on it. They're completely loose. I'm not spinning the bolt, like this is spinning the nut. And this is a nylock nut. You should not be able to just finger remove that. Not even like a normal nut, you shouldn't be able to do that. So we're guessing they came in through the top, stepped down here, undid the lock bracket, pulled the door open, took everything they wanted, do that again in reverse. We have no idea how many other people got hit. I guess I'm the first person to report a robbery in the last few days. I was actually here a couple days ago to grab a Wii for the upcoming video I'm working on right now. And everything was here 2 days ago. Everything was here 2 days ago. And about half of it's gone. I'm not going to ask you guys to join the Patreon or YouTube membership or anything like that. It's not a time of need, you know. It fucking sucks that this stuff got stolen, but, you know, I'm going to be okay. I'm safe. One of my biggest concerns is that I've got boxes here with my address on it, and my previous addresses, and like my high school diploma is gone. So identity theft might be a concern. My just security in my own home is a concern. So we're going to stop by Best Buy and probably get some kind of security set up. I don't know. That's what I'm most worried about right now. And if there is one thing that if you guys did want to try and help, the biggest things, I mean, you guys can go back through this video and kind of see what was taken. But I think the biggest, most obvious things that were taken was the iBoss, the giant NVIDIA PC, and the new in-box low firmware PS5. That one's going to be a little trickier because all the PS5s kind of look the same, you know, in the box. But yeah, so if you want, I don't even know, these could have been flipped and sold and off to a pawn shop or whatever already. I have no idea. But if you want to look through like Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, the giant NVIDIA PC is going to be a dead giveaway. Like an empty 4080 box, you know. If you see any of that stuff anywhere from like Seattle to Olympia in like the Western Washington area, that's likely where I think a lot of this stuff's going to end up. I'm going to keep an eye on it. I'm going to file a police report. Hopefully I can get some kind of closure. I don't know. It's probably all just fucking gone. It just sucks. So if you find any of those things anywhere, you can send them to me on Twitter, on Discord. I'll keep all the links in the description. Instagram, I'll keep everything down there. Yeah, it just sucks. But I still have what I have. You know, we got the alls, the CS Office computer, the Xbox Alpha 1. Again, thank God, man. I would be so bummed if they took the Alpha 1. I don't even know why they didn't. But you know what? It's just stuff. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys later on a better note, hopefully.